when I was in Saudi Arabia. I did not have any facilities like that. So I thought that we should do something for these end of life care patients, but I wanted to know how that is being done in developed countries where they have research, they have a lot of resources for that. So it took many of my time when I was in the hospital in the night time. I will Google through almost all the hospices end of life care facilities around the globe. Is to visit many websites of the hospice programs in UK, United States, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, like that. Among that, I try to focus on which country is more doing for these people. And one of the countries among these countries, developed countries, Canada is one of the top one using the opioid for the end of life care patients. And I went through the website and just I found out I had some discussion with pioneers in this field. Should I go to Europe for getting more training in this field versus North America versus Australia? So finally, from my discussion, attending every conference when I go, I used to chat this with other experts. Some people say, UK is the first hospice they started by Cicely Saunders. St. Christopher Hospice is the best one to go. And some people say, yes, UK started it, but it was well developed by the North America. So you need to go, if you want to learn more latest things, go to North America. So it was a little bit confusing, conflicting for me. Then finally what I did, I found out the usage of the opioid and the resources developed by other institutions for supporting the end of life care. And I found that Edmonton is one of the famous program in the world who developed some of the assessment tools 30 years before, which is being used by all over the world. Came back from Saudi Arabia after the vacation, heavy snow. Then I talked to my mentor. See, I have some electives. Can I go to United States for that electives? Okay, where do you want to go? Okay, I want to go to University of Texas, which is a warm place, Houston. So they supported me for getting that visa and study permit from University of Texas as part of my research project, which is again another milestone in my career, which was another development of a device for the cancer pain control. We call it Edmonton injector, which was initially developed by Dr. Edward Bravura, who was the person started the Edmonton program of palliative care 30 years before, and he is now being hired by the MD Anderson Cancer Hospital, which is one of the top cancer hospital in the globe, and he is chairing the palliative care in that department. He's well known and pioneer, and he has a lot of publications, highly respected person around the globe. So I wanted to work with him, and he was so kind enough to accept me as part of his research. We worked together and published an article on the usage of Edmonton injector for cancer pain control, looking at this device to be transferred to developing countries with resource limitations. So that is one of the research I took up, and it was funded by University of Alberta and also University of Texas. So which was again, as I mentioned in my journey, everything being planned by somebody else, it comes in my way. I came with money collected for my own expense, and I started spending from the bank balance from that every month, every year, like that. But all on a sudden, I got this opportunity to get a research grant from 2 universities. That was good enough to continue my stay, which was an additional help for me, because people were all so nice and so helpful to complete the research and getting my things done very easily, very helpful.